Hello students, welcome to class of SYBCom Accountancy and Financial Management Semester 3. We are learning Partnership Final Accounts. This is part 8, Admission of Partner, and we are going to learn how to solve a problem on admission of new partner. This problem regards to admission of partner during the year. We are going to learn some adjustments. One is for goodwill, second is interest on capital, third is outstanding expense, and fourth is prepaid expense. This is the question here. You have to write down the question into your notebook and then only you can solve the problem. So on debit side we can see there are drawings of all three partners A, B and C. Three partners are there. On credit side we can see capital of A, B and C. C is the new partner. See the adjustment number second. Mr. C was admitted to partnership on 1st October 2016 and old PSR is given into adjustment number 1. A, B were partners sharing profits and losses equally. So old PSR is 1:1. In this adjustment no new PSR is given. That means new PSR also will be equal PSR, that is 1:1:1. So now let us see the markings. Drawings we are going to debit on the capital side. Furniture should be shown in the assets. Purchases should be shown in trading account debit side. Stock should be shown on debit side of trading account. General expenses, salary, rent and rates, rent and taxes, all these are expenses and should be recorded on profit loss account debit side. While recording these expenses, we have to distribute these expenses into their time ratio, because here the duration of the year is distributed among two sections, pre-admission period and post-admission period. So we have to first calculate the time ratio and accordingly we will distribute or allocate these expenses. Debtors will be shown under the head assets, bank shown under the head assets. On credit side of trial balance, see the capital accounts are given. So these are opening balances of capital accounts. So we will write them on the credit side of capital account. For C, it is given into bracket including goodwill. So goodwill is given 1000 rupees. We will see it into the adjustments. Sales should be recorded on credit side of the trading account TC. Creditors will be recorded in liabilities. Now see the adjustments. So I have written here old PSR 1:1. Mr. C is admitted during the year on 1st October. This date will be useful to calculate our time ratio. On 31st March 2017, stock was valued at rupees 23,500. This is closing stock. We will record it on trading account credit side and asset side. Rent and taxes paid in advance rupees 900. So we will first deduct this amount from rent and taxes and then we will show it on profit loss account debit side and we have to distribute it into time ratio. Second effect will be given to the asset side. General expenses outstanding rupees 800. We will add this amount profit loss account debit side, second effect liabilities side. Charge depreciation on furniture at the rate of 10% per annum. Furniture depreciation will be recorded on profit and loss account debit side and we have to deduct this depreciation from furniture. On profit loss account debit side, the depreciation will be distributed in its time ratio, that is 1:1. Share of goodwill of new partner was valued at rupees 1000 on 1st October 2016. So this new partner is added on 1st October 2016 and he has brought goodwill 1000. So in the last slide we have seen the, just a moment. Yes, I needed the pointer. So here it is given including goodwill 5000. So out of 5000, 1000 is rupees 1000 rupees is goodwill. So 4000 is for capital and 1000 is for goodwill, right? So this 1000 rupees goodwill will be distributed to both the old partners in their sacrifice ratio, that is 1:1. Interest on capital to be charged at the rate of 10% per annum. This interest on capital will be recorded as appropriation. On appropriation account, on debit side we will show it, and we have to distribute it into the time ratio 1:1. Then second effect of interest on capital will be given on the credit side of capital accounts. You are required to prepare trading and profit loss account for the year ended 31st March 2017 and balance sheet as on that date. Now we have to also prepare the appropriation account and capital accounts, otherwise we cannot prepare balance sheet. So calculate the time ratio first. The first day of the financial year is 1st April 2016. The partner is admitted on 1st October 2016 and the year ending which is given in the trial balance 31st March 2017. So from 1st April to 1st October these are 6 months. From 1st October to 31st March these are also 6 months. So the time ratio will be 1:1. So no information is given about sales. So we will assume the time ratio will be the sales ratio. Then other adjustment should be done before the distribution of that expense in pre and post period. General expenses balance is given as 5200. Add outstanding first 800 rupees. So it will make 6000. Now this 6000 will be distributed into 1:1. So 6000 divided by 2, it will make 3000 for pre-admission period and 3000 for post-admission period. Then rent and taxes prepaid adjustment is there. Rent and taxes balance is 5900. We have to deduct the prepaid expenses 900. So the remaining part is for the year 5000. This 5000 will be distributed into PSR 1:1. So 2500 for pre-admission period and 2500 for post-admission period. Let us look the steps to solve this problem. First of all, draw trading account as usual, one columnar. Then find out gross profit. Then draw profit and loss account with two columns, so that we can find out the net profit. This net profit will be transferred to appropriation account. So draw profit loss appropriation account with two columns. Make adjustment of interest on capital, then distribute the remaining profit. Then draw partners capital account. Find out their closing balances, then draw balance sheet, and then record assets and liabilities, and then tally the balance sheet. So these are steps are given into brief, not in detail. We will see one by one during the further slides. So first of all, trading account, first entry is of opening stock 25,000. Second entry, we will record the purchases on debit side 1,10,000. Then credit side sales 1,80,000. Then closing stock 23,500. So first of all, make the total of sales and closing stock on credit side. It is 2,03,500. From 2,03,500, deduct the amount of opening stock and purchases. So we will get the gross profit now 68,500. This gross profit will be transferred to the credit side of profit loss account on this side, on the opposite side exactly. So here the gross profit is transferred on the credit side. This is profit and loss account. It is two columnar. This is pre-admission period and this is pre-admission period April to September, and this is post-admission period. So you can also write here pre and post, pre, post. So first of all, gross profit is distributed into the ratio 1:1 sales ratio, 34,250. How it is distributed? Let us see. 68,500 divided by 2. So it will make 34,200 for both the periods, and it is distributed 1:1. Now distribute other expenses to general expenses. We have prepared working note. Salaries 12,000 are there, so 12,000 divided by 2. Rent also working note. Depreciation on furniture. Depreciation should be calculated at the rate of 10%. So 10,500 is the balance of furniture. On that 10%, so 1,050, and we have to divide it by 2, so that for pre-admission period it is 525, and for post-admission period also same amount will be there, because time ratio is 1:1, 6 months, 6 months. So depreciation of 6 months and depreciation of 6 months. Then we will calculate the net profit. So brought down amount here for pre-admission, इथे आपण total घेतली. Then we will deduct all these amounts from this total 34,250, and the remaining profit, the amount will be 22,225. This is net profit during the year, not during the year, for the pre-admission period, for this April to September. And again same procedure will be followed. This total should be, gross profit should be taken down here, it should be copied here. Then we will deduct all these amounts from this total, and we will get the net profit of 22,225. So for both the periods we can see the net profit is same, because the amounts are same. And why the amounts are same? Because the time ratio is 1:1. If the time ratio would be different, the picture would be different here. Now see the profit and loss appropriation account. So for appropriation account, first of all we have brought down the net profit here on the credit side. Now only one adjustment is here, that is of interest on capital. Interest on capital for A, for each partner we are going to calculate the interest on capital. For A, his balance is 24,000 into 10%, so the amount will be 2,400, and it should be distributed 1:1. So for pre-admission period A will get 1,200, for post-admission period he will get 1,200 separately, that as interest on capital. Now for B, his balance is 12,000 by 10 multiplied by 10%, so the amount will be 1,200 total interest, and it is distributed into 1:1. So again for pre-admission period B will get 600, and for post-admission period he will get 600. Now for C, we have seen C's capital was 5,000 rupees, but that 5,000 was not capital, it was including goodwill. So we have removed that 1,000 rupees, and we have taken only 4,000 for his capital. So on 4,000, 10%, and he is into this partnership only for 6 months. So 6/12, total months are 12, and he is there for 6 months. So 6/12 we have to multiply by that, and the answer will be 200. This answer should be written into the post admission column only, not into the pre-admission column, because he is not present here. He is present for the post admission period only. So 200 will be noted here. Now we have to close this account. For closing, take down this pre-admission profit here, 22,225. Copy this here. Now we have to make some calculations. See how we are going to make the calculations. From this 22,225 you have to deduct this amount and you will get the pre-admission profit, retained profit. Calculation is shown in next slide. See here, for pre-admission period 22,225 minus 1,800 म्हणजेच वरचे 1200 अधिक 600 ते वजा केले आणि आपल्याला प्री ॲडमिशनचा प्रॉफिट मिळाला 20,425. 20,425ला आपल्याला द्यायचं आहे फक्त 2 पार्टनर्सना, ए आणि बी, ए अँड बी ओनली इंटू ओल्ड PSR. सो 20,425ला डिस्ट्रीब्यूट केलं आणि अमाऊंट येते पॉईंटमध्ये येते 10. ते पॉईंटमध्ये आल्यामुळे आपण राऊंड ऑफ केली. एकाला दिले 10,212 रुपये आणि बीला दिलेले आहेत 10,213 रुपये. आता याच पद्धतीनं पोस्ट ॲडमिशन पिरियडची बेरीज करूया. पोस्ट ॲडमिशन पिरियडमध्ये सुद्धा आपण टोटल घेतलेली आहे 22,225. 22,225मधून डेबिट साईडच्या अमाऊंट्स वजा करायच्या. डेबिट साईडला आहेत 1200, 600 आणि 200, म्हणजेच टोटल झाली 2,000 रुपये. इथे टोटल झाली. सो 22,225 वजा 2,000, सो रिमेनिंग प्रॉफिट राहिलेला आहे 20,225. नाउ दिस प्रॉफिट ऑल्सो विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्युटेड टू ऑल 3 पार्टनर्स A, B and C in the ratio of 1:1:1. एकास एकास एक, म्हणजेच आपल्याला 3नी भागायचं आहे. 20,225 भागिले 3. आता जी अमाऊंट येते ती इथे पॉईंट्समध्ये लिहिलेली आहे 6,741.67. सो या अमाऊंट्सना आपल्याला राऊंड ऑफ करणं भाग आहे. सो राऊंड ऑफ करून अमाऊंट येते 6,742, 6,742 आणि सीला आपण देणार आहोत 6,741. 1 रुपया आपण ॲडजस्ट केलेला आहे. या तिघांची पुन्हा बेरीज केली तर ती 20,225 इतकीच यायला हवी, अर्थात इथे येतेच आहे. सो इथे आपल्याला नेट प्रॉफिट तो लिहायचा या पद्धतीनं लिहिणार आहे आपण. टू नेट प्रॉफिट ट्रान्सफर टू कॅपिटल. एचा हा प्री ॲडमिशनचा प्रॉफिट 10,212 लिहिला आणि पोस्ट ॲडमिशनचा प्रॉफिट 6,742 इथे लिहिला. बीच्या बाबतीत प्री ॲडमिशनचा प्रॉफिट 10,213 इथे लिहिला. नंतर 6,742 पोस्ट ॲडमिशनचा प्रॉफिट इथे लिहिला. आता सीच्या बाबतीमध्ये उरलेली रक्कम त्या इथे जी आहे ती फक्त पोस्ट ॲडमिशन पिरियडमध्ये येणार आहे. प्रीमध्ये त्याला काहीही मिळणार नाही, बिकॉज ही वॉज नॉट अ पार्टनर देअर. ही हॅज बीन पार्टनर सिन्स 1 ऑक्टोबर टू 31 मार्च. सो 6,741 रुपये इथे येतील. आता हे सगळं ट्रान्सफर कुठं करायचं आहे आपल्याला, तर कॅपिटल अकाउंटच्या क्रेडिट साईडला ट्रान्सफर करायचं आहे. हा वरचा इंटरेस्ट, हा इंटरेस्टसुद्धा ट्रान्सफर करायचा आहे. त्याची बेरीज मारायची आणि इंटरेस्ट ट्रान्सफर करायचा. म्हणजे इथे आता टोटल बेरीज होईल याची बघा. याची बेरीज होईल 2,400, याची बेरीज होईल 1,200 आणि याचे आहे तसे 200. इथे आपण ही बेरीज ऑलरेडी काढलेली आहे, त्यालाच डिस्ट्रीब्यूट केलेला होता, तर ते आपण इथे दाखवूया. हे कॅल्क्युलेशन झालेलं आहे आपलं. आता पार्टनरचा कॅपिटल अकाउंट. कॅपिटल अकाउंटमध्ये पहिली एंट्री आपल्याला करायची आहे बॅलन्सची. बॅलन्स लिहून घ्या. क्रेडिट साईडला 24,000, 12,000, 5,000. नंतर डेबिट साईडला ड्रॉइंग्ज लिहा 15,000, 7,500 आणि 1,500. नाव गुडविलची ॲडजस्टमेंट. गुडविलची एंट्री दाखवते. गुडविलची एंट्री आहे सीज कॅपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट 1000 टू गुडविल अकाउंट 1000. हे कॅपिटलमध्ये इन्क्लूड होते, कॅपिटलमधनं काढून टाकायचे आणि गुडविलमध्ये ॲड करायचे. सो गुडविल अकाउंट इथं क्रिएट झाला. आता या गुडविल अकाउंटमधून डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करायचे आहेत पैसे कुणाला, तर ए आणि बीला. या सीला प्रॉफिटमध्ये शेअर देता यावा म्हणून ए आणि बीनी आपला सॅक्रिफाईस केलेला आहे, कारण त्यांचा PSR अगोदर किती होता, 1:1. 1:1 म्हणजेच 1/2 आणि 1/2. आता त्यांचा PSR किती झाला, 1:1:1 म्हणजे 1/3 1/3 1/3. सो आधी त्यांचा PSR होता 1/2 होता, म्हणजे 2 भागापैकी 1 भाग त्यांना मिळायचा. आता मात्र 3 भाग करावे लागतात आणि त्यातला 1 भाग मिळतो. याचाच अर्थ त्यांनी इथे त्याग केलेला आहे, सॅक्रिफाईस केलेला आहे. त्या सॅक्रिफाईसच्या बदल्यात त्यांना हे गुडविल सीकडून दिलं जाईल. सो हे गुडविल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करायचं आहे, राईट ऑफ करायचं आहे. गुडविल अकाउंट डेबिट 1000 टू एज कॅपिटल अकाउंट टू बीज कॅपिटल अकाउंट. इथं दोन्हीकडं रेशो इक्वल असल्यामुळं सॅक्रिफाईस रेशोसुद्धा इक्वल येतो 1:1. म्हणून 1000ला 2नी भागलं आणि आपल्याला या अमाऊंट मिळाल्या ₹500. ओके. सो ही एंट्री आता दाखवूया आपण. सीच्या डेबिट साईडला टू गुडविल, सीज कॅपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू गुडविल अकाउंट 1000. आणि दुसऱ्या एंट्रीचा इफेक्ट द्यायचा आहे, गुडविल अकाउंट डेबिट टू एज कॅपिटल अकाउंट 500, बीज कॅपिटल अकाउंट 500. सीच्या कॉलममध्ये इथे डॅश येईल. ओके. PSR किती आहे, सॅक्रिफाईस रेशो 1:1 किंवा ओल्ड PSR 1:1. त्यानंतर आता ॲप्रोप्रिएशनवरून जे जे आहे ते ट्रान्सफर करायचं आहे. पहिल्यांदा इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल. एचा इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल आहे ₹2400. बीज इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल इज 1200 अँड सीज इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल इज ₹200. देन वी विल ट्रान्सफर द शेअर इन प्रॉफिट फॉर प्री ॲडमिशन प्रॉफिट. In A's column we will write 10,212. In B's column we will write 10,213. There will be no amount into C's column, so put a dash there. Then for post period, A will get 6,742, B will get 6,742 and C will get ₹6,741. Now we will close this account. One by one we are going to close the account. First of all, for A, take the total of credit side of A, 24,500 plus 2,400 plus 10,212 plus 6,742. So all this will make the total of 43,854. This total will be copied on the debit side. And from this total now we will deduct 15,000. क्रेडिटमधून डेबिटची अमाऊंट वजा करा म्हणजे तुम्हाला इथे एचा बॅलन्स मिळेल 28,854. The same process will be applied for B. Take the total of B on credit side. This total will be 30,655. Copy this total to the debit side. From this total deduct 7,500 B's drawings and we will get the balance of 23,155. Now for C, same process will be applied. Take the total from credit side. It will make 11,941. Deduct the amounts on the debit side. Here drawings and goodwill is there, so deduct it. So remaining balance will be 9,441. So these are the new balances, fresh balances of A, B and C, these partners. Okay. Now we will draw the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2017. So first of all we will write down the liabilities side. On liabilities side we will record the capitals, new balances of capitals. A 28,854, B 23,155. C 9,441. Previously we made all the adjustments in the liabilities side itself in capital heading only, but now we will open the separate capital account, make all the adjustments there, and then we will post only the closing balance in the balance sheet. So there, take the total of all the capital accounts, it will make 61,450. Outstanding expenses are there, 800 rupees general expenses, sundry creditors take down 13,500. So no other liabilities are there. On asset side, first of all, furniture, its balance given is 10,500. Write it into inner column. Deduct the depreciation at the rate of 10%, 1,050. So after deducting, the WDV will be 9,450. Debtors are there 31,000. Closing stock is given into adjustment 23,500. Then bank account is given 10,900, and prepaid rent adjustment we have already done. The amount is 900. So take the total of both the sides. Asset side 75,750. Liability side also 75,750. So it tallies the balance sheets. So this is the problem, first problem of admission of a partner. This was quite simple problem. Only limited adjustments were there, no more adjustments in appropriation account. There may be adjustments of interest on capital, interest on drawing, salary to partner, interest on loan of partner. So all these adjustments can be there. In this problem there is only one adjustment, and in capital account there is only one adjustment of goodwill. So that's all for the day. Have a nice day. Thank you.